I'm Michael Hernandez of MLH Media here with Fabian Hernandez of Fight Solutions HQ in Long Beach, California. And this has been long awaited. I got to talk to this guy at the Cali Fight Awards. He was full of energy. We had a great connection right off the bat, man. And I was really looking forward to talking to this guy. And we just both had a little bit of schedule conflicts, but now we're here and we're able to get to talk on Zoom a little bit. But how have you been, Fabian? I know you've had a little bit of a left shoulder injury that you've been rehabbing. So can you tell the fans about how you've been recovering with that? Because I mean, I'll probably put that video and you've been throwing some massive kicks still, even with that shoulder healing up.
Man, thank you very much. First of all, I'm very grateful for being here. Thank you for taking the time, trying to get to know me a little bit. And, we did have a good connection back to Cali. It was a lot of vibes, you know what I mean? A
Yeah.
lot of fighter vibes. It was amazing. You feel the competition, you feel the hunger in everybody. You know what I mean? And, well, touching base with my shoulder is healing little by little. I can't rush the process. You know what I mean? I just got to, stay focused, have patience, like how we were talking earlier before. And, well, sticking to the script, man. Putting my faith in God because He knows what He's doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely having that faith in you and yourself and that upper power that you're going to be okay at the end of the day. And, you have a great team backing you over there at Fight Solutions HQ. I mean, you got Gerson, Schilipacke, you have his wife, Tosh, you have Real Machine Gun Kelly, Donovan Morris, you have Cody Williams now, who's had an amateur fight under his belt, Diego Roan, a lot of guys that have great combat experience. So how is it training with these guys day in and day out? And what would you say, how was your time in the gym with those guys? Or misses, because, can't forget about Tosh.
Well, honestly, it's a great environment, man. You know what I mean? Like, we all stay humble. I mean, don't get me wrong. We go in there, we kill each other. You know what I mean? But in the day, it's all respect, bro. We help each other grow. You know what I mean? And we find each other's problems, basically openings to be able to find a solution. And it's great, man. It's great. Not only is the fighting team amazing, but the environment. You know what I mean? We stay humble. It's all love in there. You know what I mean? And Natasha, she's great, man. That's my strength and conditioning coach, by the way. And it's just amazing, man. She's every day, man. Days talking about, oh, it's gonna be a very light workout. It's never no light workout with her, man. It's never no light workout.
Yeah, no, they go hard over there. I'll see your guys' stories and I just see you guys working, and I'm knowing that I've been wanting to make a trip over there to Long Beach. I may have to go catch that gym in action one of these days because it looks like you guys put in a whole lot of work, and you guys definitely have a whole lot of great backing behind you guys. And I just wanted to talk to you about your connection with Gerson Schilipacke, because obviously you're a little bit more Muay Thai, and a lot more of the fighters there are MMA. So what would you say? Do you feel like you have a different connection to your coach due to your, you only fighting these Muay Thai fights so far in your career? Do you feel like you get a little bit of a different kind of perspective from your coaching staff compared to maybe if you were doing MMA?
I'm gonna be real with you. So my goal is to fight MMA. You know what I mean? But I need to stand up. I need to work on first on my stand up. So I started off with a multi, and actually my multi run is done now. Um, right now it's all the goal is straight MMA. You know what I mean? So I'm going for my MMA debut, and basically, how can I say it? Those that put in work are the ones that gonna get the attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically, like if coach is putting his 100% in someone, it's also right for that person putting 100% in the work ethic as well. You know what I mean? There's no 50-50. I mean, I'm sorry, just no 60-40. It's always 50-50. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maintain that balance.
No, most definitely. And I'm very excited to hear that you're making that jump to MMA as well, because that was kind of gearing towards my next question. Because I know that I do see some of your videos, you do mess around a little bit. So I'm very happy to hear that you're kind of making that jump to MMA. So when do you kind of plan on making that debut, since you said your Muay Thai run was coming up here? So were you planning on maybe making a debut for the Royal Combat Productions? I know a couple of your teammates had made debuts for Beatdown Promotions. Or are you kind of just playing by ear at the moment?
Well, first things first is letting the shoulder heal. You know what I mean? Once that shoulder heals, well, I mean, you see my stories, man. It's over for everybody, whoever comes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even more, bro. Like, just this time out kind of like made me rethink everything. Like, you know what? Okay, I want this even more now. You know, I'm hungry for more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And whenever this shoulder heals, you know, me and coach, we going to talk and see what's the game plan.
Yeah, no, and it's just dude, I'm so excited, man. My fellow Hernandez himself is going to be entering the MMA ring. It's going to be great. I know you're already going to put on a show, El Gallo Matador. Did you want to go into that nickname a little bit more, because I think that's such an interesting nickname. Obviously, both of us coming from that Mexican Latino background. What would you say? How did you get that nickname? Because I mean, El Gallo Matador, that means like the wrestling rooster, you know what I'm saying? Or the fighting rooster in a sense. So what was that?
The killing rooster.
The killing rooster. There we go. So what would you how would you say you ended up getting that nickname?
I would just say, because, I mean, you ever seen Gallos fight? You ever seen roosters fight?
Yeah, no, God. Yeah, no, those fights in the back of farms back in the day. So that's what you would you say your fighting style is a little bit compared to that? I mean, obviously in that Muay Thai action is really quick, and you've proven your striking. I mean, you're a national champion for Muay Thai. So would you also want to go into that a little bit more? Because maybe fans don't know about your past in Muay Thai, even though you did have 2 fights, you were a national champion. So go into that journey a little bit more.
All right, all right. But first, let me touch base on my nickname. So basically, when roosters fight, they're all in, they're all attack, and they don't stop until one is down. You know what I mean? So basically, that's how I am. When I'm in the pot, once I'm in, I'm in. That makes sense. And now, well, when I won the belt, it took me, I think it was 4 times. 4 times to actually just try again, man. Like, even before this one, this last tournament, I was not gonna do it no more. I was like, you know what, Muay Thai's done, and I'm just hopping straight to MMA. And then I had one last talk with coach, and we're just doing it. We ended up doing it. He believed in me, I believe in myself, and boom, came champion, man. It's the best thing ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that feeling had to be just on top of the world. I mean, heights that you probably couldn't even imagine from being in that previous state of wanting to just put it all away and just, focused on one aspect. So I'm glad that you got to have your flowers in that Muay Thai category, because you definitely deserve it, man. You're a hard worker, and anybody that sees you and follows your story will definitely know that. And I'll make sure to give you your kudos and give you to make sure that the fight fans follow you on your Instagram and give you a follow. But was there anybody that you wanted to shout out personally? Because I know that you have a lot of your family that supports you. And, was there anybody that you wanted to kind of say that you really fight for, that when you're entering into that ring, that's who you're putting it on your shoulders for?
Well, first I want to give a shout out to God, because, none of this would happen if it wasn't for him. As much as he could give, he could also take just like that. And, well, honestly, I fight for my family. You know what I mean? I fight for my country, especially the city that I grew up in. Not many people make it out. And, well, I want to be able to be the first to make it out and say, anything is possible. Anything is possible through hard work. You know what I mean? You stay dedicated, you stay disciplined. It could be in fighting and business and anything you do, you stay disciplined. Anything is possible, man. God, the world, the universe, however you know what I mean? That higher power is always gonna, how can I say, he's always gonna reward you for all the work you put in, man.
Yeah, no, most definitely. And you've shown that through your work efforts. But did you want to talk a little bit more about where you have came from and your background a little bit more? Because it sounded like your upbringing was a little bit a little bit more hectic than what you would want it to be, you know what I'm saying? So which is great for a fighting background, helps to build that dog, and helps to build that want to. I feel like fighters that have that sort of background always make it deeper into that fighting game, just because they're that much more hungrier. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of proven in the pudding with you as well.
Well, let's just say everybody's lifestyle is different. You know what I mean? And basically, the way I grew up, I was just seeing it's a little cycle. You know what I'm saying? You wake up, go to work, you pay bills, you go back to sleep, do it all over again. To me, that ain't life, bro. To me, there's some more out there. You know what I mean? And probably, I won't get rich off of fighting, but it's my way out. You know what I mean? Just that mentality coming in with it. You know what I was able to do with this, I could do with this too. You know what I mean? So just a little goals, progressing myself in life it's, it's a big thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, most definitely. That's inspiring, man, especially coming from that background. Cause I definitely feel that, having my family members working hard in the fields back in the day, and then coming home and I'm like, dude, there's gotta be more to this, and seeing that, and you definitely want to work harder. So I feel you on that. And I definitely give you your kudos to going in that ring and knocking and throwing blows, because it's a whole different game when you're in there, man. And obviously when you go in there, you take people's heads off. So it's a pretty fun environment to watch you fight. And did you have anybody that you wanted to personally shout out, besides from your family, from the fight team? Because I know obviously you guys, you do spend a whole lot of time there. Or did you maybe have a hobby that you kind of like to go into outside of fighting? Because I know you are super dedicated to your craft.
Well, when it comes to a hobby, I like to make money. You know what I mean? That's my hobby. That's my type of fun. Um, how can I say? I'm also very an adventurous person. You know what I mean? Basically, I'm like, okay, that looks fun. I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? And what for shout outs? Well, everyone in the gym, you know what I'm saying? They're all dope as hell. My boy, especially Machine Gun. That's what he my best friend. We stick to each other head up. You know what I mean? My boy Andy too. He's also another close friend. He's one of my best friends too. Like we keep our circle small. We keep our circle small. My head. Shout out to my coaches. Everyone, man. Basically, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for no one else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
most definitely.
bro.
No, yeah, you guys, it's a small unit over there, but you guys are definitely a cohesive unit. You guys move. It's like a pack of wolves. You guys all move together, and you guys, and you got to respect it. Especially with Donovan Morris. When I seen you guys at that Fight Awards, I could just tell you guys had that brotherly instinct. And I don't know if anybody else has ever really seen it, but man, just that connection that you guys had over there. And then even when you guys just talk in general, I could tell right off the bat that you guys definitely had a special connection. And is he pretty excited for your MMA debut coming up pretty soon here?
Shit, bro. We all excited for everyone in there. There's no, how can I say, there's no little groups here and there. None of that. You know what I mean? We are one team. We are one family, brother. That's how we do. You know what I mean? We stay humble. We stay together because we all started from somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a great way to, kind of wrap it up here. And I've really appreciated your time today, Fabian, and just to kind of end off here, because I know your time is valuable, and I really do appreciate you sitting down here with me. And I wish we could talk here more, but I kind of have the time constraints due to the platform. But would you say was your biggest challenge training for this upcoming, before your shoulder injury, before all this? What was your biggest challenge in training? Because I mean, obviously every fighter goes through adversity of some sort, and you guys all make it look so easy in a sense. And so what would you say was something that you had to you had to break through, and you had to kind of fight through adversity in a sense?
My mind, bro. My own thoughts. You know what I mean? My own demons. You know what I mean? Everyone got their own doubts. You know what I mean? Because even before my shoulder, I had broke my ribs too for my MMA debut. And yeah, man, just trying to stay out of my head. I'm trying to stay here, living now. Not too much on being, how can I say, too much doubtful. But that's everyone. Time goes by quick. You get older, you're like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, you know what I mean? Everyone fighting, you're like, damn, like, what's holding me back? But then at the end of the day, man, like I said in the beginning, it's all God's timing. I can only do so much. I gotta let God do the rest. I'm just putting my faith in him.
And with all these great coats and that Takis bag in the background, they should get you sponsored, man. Right there in the corner, you're looking.
But
I said, right there in the corner, you got that Takis bag in the background. You've just been speaking some facts today. They should get you sponsored, man. You should be the next spokesperson, man, because you've just been spitting nothing but facts. And honestly, I really appreciate your time today because you've just been awesome, and your words have been super inspiring. I know it's gonna hit a lot of folks, and especially it hit me because a fellow Hernandez I see is doing it out here, doing it big, and I'm gonna keep on following your journey. And I am wishing the best for you, Fabian. And once you get healed up on that left shoulder, I'm gonna for sure be giving you the shout out on your next fight, and then we can most definitely link up again and get a interview in once you're scheduled to get your MMA debut in.
oh, 100%, man. I appreciate that. Talking about fight, one of my boys, Andy Morales, he's fighting for the belt March 19th. So I'm sure you shout him out too, brother.
Hey,
Yeah,
alrighty.
I'm watching through. He throws some bangers, man. Whatever he hits, he knocks out.
You said that was Andy Moraes, and he was going to be fighting for the Royal Combat Productions, correct?
Morales. Something,
Morales.
yeah, something like that, man. Hey, bro, if you watch this, my bad, bro. I had a hard time pronouncing your last name.
No worries, man.
Yeah,
Hey, you gave him the shout out, and I'm pretty sure he's going to appreciate that love either way. But that was me and Fabian Hernandez of Fight Solutions HQ, soon to be making his MMA debut after he gets healed up and he gets some things ready to go. But we are more than ready on the fans' end to see this guy in the ring, a former Muay Thai champion. He is going to be looking to take off some heads, not only on top, but he's also been working on that grappling over there at Fight Solutions HQ. So he's going to be in tip top and ready shape over there. And
I'm unpredictable, baby. So you'll see what's gonna happen, man. You know what
all
I mean?
righty. Hey, Fabian, you want to end off on anything here?
Man, I just want to say again, man, thank you very much for this time you're giving me. I know your time is valuable, and well, man, we'll see each other in the future again.
Of course, brother. We're going to have to link up again. All righty. This is Michael Hernandez at MLH Media, Fabian Hernandez at Fight Solutions HQ. We're going to be signing out. All righty.